Hey everybody, and welcome to Let's Look at Company of Heroes 2 beta stress test, technically. I'm joined by our resident guy who is actually good at video games, especially Company of Heroes, apparently. You've got, correct me if I'm wrong, but a substantial background in this series. Ohmwrecker.
That's true.
Right, so we're joined by Ohmwrecker. He is going to have his own perspective up on his own channel, so as usual, if you want to see average level gameplay, maybe I'm the place to go. If you want to see some high level MLG, 360 no-scope, artillery through the brain shit, he might be the right guy to go to. But why don't you tell us a little bit about Company of Heroes 2, what it is, and what we're going to be doing here today.
All right, well, it's an RTS by Relic Entertainment. They recently went through a transition over to Sega after THQ collapsed, and they had to push back the release date a little bit, but this is coming out in June. Again, this is the beta, and it's just crazy realistic. Well, I guess I can't say fully realistic, but they try to stay as close to realism as possible with all the units that you'll see in the game, including the infantry types, the different tanks, the artillery, all that good stuff. And it's just a pretty epic game in terms of RTS. I mean, you will see things exploding, there's destruction, you'll see buildings collapsing, next generation type effects, including snow and whatnot, if you do get to see a snow map. But we're not going to be doing that in this one.
Right, we're going to be keeping it as basic as possible, because while you have 30 hours-ish in the beta, I'm sitting around 4 or 5, and there is a pretty substantial learning curve to even get to the point of minor degrees of aptitude. So I'm still very much kind of feeling my way around things, and you're kind of going to be my sensei, I guess, as we do this. But just to go over overall impressions of the game, I guess, just before we get involved when talking about the mechanics and actually playing, how do you feel about Company of Heroes 2 so far?
I really like it, man. It's different enough to be a proper sequel, but they haven't changed it so much that you don't recognize what you're seeing here in terms of gameplay mechanics. You're still going out on the field and capturing resource points. You're still fighting for victory point control. So all of that's there. You still got also the base building type aspect, which is still pretty simple, but as it was in Company of Heroes 1. And yeah, I mean, they've definitely taken the game to the next level. And as mentioned with those blizzard effects and all that, I mean, it also completely changes things online with the blizzards and whatnot that come. And also when those blizzards come, your units are slowing down and your vehicles are, slipping and sliding all around and stuff.
Or in my case,
really
your units are just freezing to death.
Exactly.
Out there in the wilderness.
Exactly.
So yeah, I guess we can get started here.
Okay.
I have similar impressions so far, even though I wouldn't necessarily say this is an inaccessible game, but every RTS carries a certain degree of difficulty getting into, especially since, as far as I know, there's no proper tutorial in the beta version of the game as is. But yeah, once I got past that kind of initial threshold where things were terrible and I was losing to the computer like 0 to 500, it's gotten a lot better for me and I've had a lot of enjoyment. Although I'm not as brave as you, I haven't actually ventured online yet and faced a real thinking human brain. I've just been good enough to take out the computer on easy a couple of times. So we're playing two standard CPUs this time. This could go terribly, or maybe this will be the triumphant moment where I'd rise from the ashes of my former failures.
We're gonna win it.
All right,
we got this.
That's on you, man. I can mass produce infantry or something, and you can command them essentially.
Sounds good. All right, so first thing I'm going to do, and I'd recommend this too, you probably know, is just build a conscript and get your units moving out, capturing stuff.
So the unit that we have right now is an engineer unit. I don't know, are you sending your guys down here to this point?
Yeah, do you want to capture north a little bit?
Yeah, sure, I'll go north then.
Okay.
So in terms of, there's two different modes that you can play, or two different victory conditions that you can have in Company of Heroes 2, if I remember correctly. Oh, you want me to go to the ammo?
Well, if you want to start with the circle first, the generic type point.
Well, it's all good. I can send my conscripts there, I guess.
Okay.
But yes, there's two possible different victory conditions, if I remember correctly. There is like annihilation, where I guess it's to destroy the enemy, but we're playing victory points here, which, as I understand it, is the standard mode. So basically, as we capture each one of these kind of star points that you can see on your map that I'm hovered over right now, each one of those will take away some points from the enemy, assuming we have captured the majority of them, and whoever gets to 0 first loses, essentially.
Correct.
All right, so...
And I don't think they've got the annihilation mode in the beta at the moment.
Ah, okay. And we should mention, I guess, just in doing our due diligence here, that the beta version of the game is included if you pre-order the game. Definitely on Steam, but I assume you can pre-order it standalone from Sega's website as well.
I believe so, yeah.
All right. At the very least, you can definitely do it on Steam.
Yes.
All
That's
right.
an absolute.
So I'm going to capture this victory point here in the middle. I guess we should talk briefly about the differences between these units. Like, the engineer is like a standard kind of builder unit. There's no resource gathering. You kind of just gather resources as time goes on based on these points that you capture.
Yeah, and you can also reinforce the points too, though, with the engineers. You can actually, if you hit your A key, you'll bring up the builder menu, and if you see there then A and S, you can either slap a munitions cache on it or a fuel cache, and that'll turn that neutral or that generic type point into either a fuel or ammo point.
All right, so we do have an engagement here at this middle victory point. I'm going to retreat with my engineers. Oh, maybe we should go in now together.
Yeah, if we've got the numbers, let's do it, man.
All right, we do have the point already, so we are going to be starting to erode the enemy a little bit. What's that plus underneath their engineers? You know what? I can actually bring in my conscripts from the other side.
Oh, that's just the German Iron Cross.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm bringing in my my conscripts from the north here in the hopes that I can kind of flank them here. Because in terms of an RTS, this is much less of a kind of just stack versus stack open air warfare, as you've told me at least.
Yeah, you've got to worry about positioning quite a bit. You'll see there his enemy, or his pioneers there, they've got a green shield. That means that they're behind excellent cover. That's the best kind of cover you can have. So they're going to take less damage, and you know, I mean, they'll still be able to get off good shots too, though. Oh, there we go. We just killed that whole squad.
Excellent.
We've got enemies coming in here too.
All right, so I am upgrading to these are machine gunners.
Okay, yeah, yeah, you can.
I'm upgrading to flamethrowers on my engineers, but I'm also gonna kind of retreat with my engineers because they're getting really low on health. Because you know, in most, ooh, is that your artillery or ours?
No, they've. Oh shit, they got MG.
All right, I'm getting back.
Dude, I just flanked it and I got a flamethrower.
Oh, nice.
Check that shit out.
So from the way you've told me this so far, I'm doing two things wrong right now. One of them is I'm just kind of sitting on resources here, which is not the way that I guess you want to play.
At this point in the game, it's not the biggest deal, but it is always good to minimize resource float. Oh, God, these mortars.
But what I was going to say is that you don't want to necessarily just leave your units out there to die. What you want to do is retreat them, because if you lose all of your units, that's a big, how should you say it, like, negative that you have basically given to the enemy.
Right.
Or a big advantage.
Yeah, you never want to sacrifice... Oh, God damn it. You never want to sacrifice, you know, squads if you can help it.
So each of these units that we have so far, I think you're embroiled in some kind of battle, but I am basically just capturing points and building some easy units here. But
yeah, I'm actually
going to build some production buildings here. So did you build anything yet?
I have not.
All right, I'm going to build a support weapons compound then.
Okay.
Which should allow us to get units like anti-tank guns, artillery, as well as anti-tank guns, artillery, and mortar.
Okay. If you want, I can then focus on armor a little bit.
Beautiful. That would be fine, because I would be very surprised if I am able to get enough fuel to make anything amazing happen in the meantime. Now, I can't seem to reinforce my engineers here. Is that because, like, all of them are still alive?
Okay.
Or am I missing something there?
So here's what you want to do. Click on your headquarters.
Oh, okay.
And you should see a little symbol for field medics.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It looks like you've got a full squad of engineers. They're just all hurting.
Okay. So the resupply is if you have, like, some people dead, then you'll get reinforcements back from them.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right. So they're going to capture that victory point. But we are winning, you know, 499 to 465 right now. But they're definitely ahead of us from a technical aspect, I guess.
Yeah, they're actually pushing us pretty hard here. So I'm going to send out what I've got to go try to take our...
All right, and I will join you there. But I'm going to leave my engineers here. I will build a mortar as well. And I'll bring those in later. What do you? Oh, did you capture that machine gun then?
I did, and then I retreated it back, reinforced it, and now I've got a full MG squad I didn't have to buy.
All right, are you going to the this engagement here in the center then, or in the forest near our base?
Yep.
Okay. I'm also going to take my units are crawling. Does that mean they're pinned down? Is that that's involuntary, right?
I'm not sure. Actually, I'm really confused as to why your guy is or they were on the ground there. Might have been because they fell in, or they went into like a little ditch there and they were trying to get some cover.
Okay, the artillery of this game is one of the most interesting aspects, or the mortar in this game is one of the most interesting aspects to me, because they're It's different than a lot of RTSs. You kind of want to rush them down, as opposed to if you just stand still, you'll get killed. I shouldn't be saying like a lot of RTSs because I haven't played that many RTSs, especially at even close to a reasonably high level over the past, I don't know, like 4 years. But I'm gonna try to rush down these guys here.
The artillery it's definitely very powerful. All right, so I'm going to set up an MG right at this VP point in the middle. Let's see if we can capture that, plus all this other ground that we lost.
Okay. I'm going to take my conscripts and run these guys down a little bit. I do have Molotovs, so if they set up their machine guns, I should be able to hit them like so. The Molotovs are just a perk that I basically got from teching up at my headquarters.
Yeah.
And these guys are going to die.
Did you get those field medics?
I did get the field medics, actually. Let me go back to those.
So what's cool is we can actually share those medics.
Oh, beautiful. So you don't need to build them now.
Right. I just need to bring my units over to yours.
All right.
All right, so if you see in the middle, I got an MG pinning down 3 squads at the same time.
All right. And their artillery is running away now, which is probably a smart idea on their part.
Oh!
What happened?
I just lost my... Oh, no, I didn't lose all of them, but I lost... Oh, okay, now I lost my flamethrower engineers.
Oh, man.
Jesus. This is unreal, man.
Standard level computers, man.
You've got a lot of units, by the way, at the bottom.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Just like hanging out?
Yeah, they're just chilling.
All right. My micro is suffering because my keyboard has literally been dead for about 3 or 4 minutes here. So I'm playing with a special handicap. I just leveled up, actually. Why don't you tell me what's up with these commanders that I've got going on here?
Okay, so you've got the option to select one of 3 commanders that you bring in. And as you level up in the game with the metagame, you actually get more and more. Mm-hmm. So I would recommend for what you're going for... let's see. Do you have the...
I have frontline tactics, anti-tank tactics.
Anti-tank, I would say.
Okay, I'll go anti-tank then. Because I guess I have the support building, so I have the anti-tank gun to begin with. I do have some flamethrower engineers over here. And you're right, I do have a ton of units. So let's get these guys resupplied and out there. So, reinforce. Okay, I always call it resupply, but reinforce actually makes a ton more sense. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the resources that we're dealing with here in Company of Heroes? Because I believe I'm probably woefully inadequate when it comes to talking about them. I have a shit ton of manpower, though. Give me a second here. I'm going to spam.
Yeah, and also I'd get those units out on the field. You got...
All right. Whatever you say, Commander. Where should I go here? Are you already have armor?
No, I just have these little scout cars. I'm trying to get our territory back.
Okay. I'm gonna actually scout out, or not scout out, but go out towards this ammunition point in kind of the middle of the map.
Okay.
Where you've got the conscripts fighting these engineers right now.
All right.
And hopefully we'll be able to take this point back. Although you're taking it right now as we speak.
Yeah.
Which is a positive thing. I'm not trying to get on your case about it, but we are actually getting our asses kicked right now. But every game that I've played of Company of Heroes 2 so far has been a come-from-behind victory. Except for the ones that were stay-it-behind losses.
That's definitely what I'm hoping for.
And now my keyboard is back, so I can officially rejoin the fight here.
Oh, is that what was going on?
Yeah, like I mean, I could still do things just controlling the camera with the mouse. It was real annoying though.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Now there is friendly fire in this game, right? Like their artillery could hit their own teammates, right?
Yeah, potentially.
Okay, that's good to hear. I'm retreating a lot of units. Oh, you should go back too, my friend. It's weird that the engineers are so weirdly powerful, especially once you get the flamethrowers. I guess when they start with the standard assault rifles, they're not all that strong, but once you get them teched up with the flamethrowers, they're really good.
Yeah, late game though, it kind of balances out a bit.
Oh, actually, you guys should run as well. I'm probably going to lose my machine gunners here. I fucking hate the AI artillery, man. They're so strong.
I know. And that's after a nerf, too.
Oh, they nerfed them? There was a patch recently?
Yeah, they actually nerfed mortars quite a bit.
Oh, man. Yeah, they're still super strong. So I have a lot of units right here. And I'm going to, you know my strategy when it comes to RTSs. Essentially, I'm just going to get a huge blob of units, employ literally 0 micro, and then just consider like I'm an AI cooperative player, basically. So you just command them. You tell me what to do, and I will send them there.
I would say we should keep going for the middle point there. Lock that down.
as my guys reinforce a little bit here, I will now push them out and try to capture that. Maybe I have enough resources to actually build a... actually, I don't think I have any engineers in here. So I'll build an engineer first when I get enough manpower. And then I will send these guys out towards the middle point. Actually, I have a couple of anti-tank guns now, so the AI usually rushes armor pretty quickly, so hopefully I'll be able to put these to good use.
Yep.
I like that we have the two of us here, because we get this kind of perspective of, you know, someone who's maybe a Company of Heroes veteran. I'm sending a huge blob out there right now.
Okay.
A Company of Heroes veteran versus a Company of Heroes, like, total scrub, basically. But I like that we both like the game. I've been hearing some kind of disparaging comments about the game on Reddit, but I kind of don't see it. Like, this is the most fun I've had with an RTS in a long time, I think.
Yeah, I would say it's a solid experience for beta, and I mean, keep in mind that there is still a few months of development that the team has. Oh my god, I'm getting my ass kicked.
It's alright. Army of Northernlion's here.
Yeah, I need Army of Northernlion, like, right now.
Everybody needs the Army of Northernlion. This is how I play even, like, Paradox grand strategy games. It's like, okay, let's take the whole army of France and just push them into this one small-ass province.
Oh my god, man, you do have a lot of shit.
Exactly, yeah, I've got these anti-tank guns. I don't even know if there's any tanks in here, but if there are, well, they're not going to be in a good spot.
Well, here's what's nice, dude. The actual Russian anti-tank guns, they've got some capability of attacking infantry.
Oh, excellent. So there is a difference between the, not just
Here
like...
you go. There's your first vehicle
excellent.
kill.
It's not just like a pallet swap between the units then.
No. There's definitely, I mean, there's differences.
You know,
oh shit. There's another vehicle right behind you.
Okay.
I'd aim one of those AT guns at it.
We've got our artillery falling on us, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sending out some tanks here shortly.
All right, I'm gonna make my units that are getting fucked here retreat a little bit. And even if you have conscripts with Molotovs, oh, there we go. That tank's destroyed as well. I'm going to.
There's another one.
Yeah, there's another vehicle back here. But,
okay,
oh,
I got
man,
it.
so many of my units are getting just torn up here by this enemy artillery.
Yep.
Engineers back. I don't know why the AI artillery is like so precise. These vehicles are super weak. There's another machine gunner coming this way too. Yeah, as you may or may not have seen. Okay, the MG's still alive, but everyone else is dead. All the vehicles are gone.
Good retreat.
Good, and we actually have an advantage in victory points right now.
I am a little bit worried though about your AT guns. Oh, he's retreating.
Yeah, I got all my guys.
And if you see at the bottom here, I actually added a fuel.
Oh, beautiful.
Thing there. Yeah. So I'm gonna start reinforcing fuel here.
Okay. Oh, so after you build a like an emplacement, you can upgrade it?
Well, no, it is an upgrade once you build it.
Because I've like not effed around with those at all. I just captured the circle points and I'm like, oh, awesome, I've got some more territory. Do those also factor into the supply lines? Like if you lose the connection between points, then you don't get the resources anymore?
Exactly. Okay. Yep. You lose it.
I have
like right now I'm starving for fuel.
Yeah. I actually have some, but I'm not really sure what I can do about it. I guess I should use one of my engineers to build a
Oh shit, they're stealing. Are they gonna steal it? I'm really worried about them stealing your AT guns. What I would do is I would build some of the whatchamacallit, the cheap infantry, the conscripts.
Okay.
And reman those AT guns.
Oh, those 3 AT guns just sitting there?
You got 2 AT guns and one of your mortars.
Wow. Okay. Well, I do have my huge blob coming in here, so.
Okay. I'll try to clear with my tank.
Is that enemy artillery that's falling in the area?
It looks like it is.
All right. You know what? I'm actually gonna go to the south here. There's a few armors that are making their way through. And they're trying to capture our victory point at the bottom, as well as that fuel point that you reinforced. So I'm going to take my guys down here. Do I have tank guns here? Yes, I do. I have one, at least. Oh, man. They have one of the flamethrower tanks.
Okay.
Down here. I should be okay, though, I think. They're trying to run away, which to me is a good sign. There's, like, nothing more satisfying than hitting a tank with one of the anti-tank grenades and making it explode. I actually haven't researched those yet, but let's get that.
Yeah, that is pretty nice. I'm struggling up in the middle.
All right. Well, if you ever need help, you just let me know. I'm actually going to make my way down to this victory point at the bottom, and then I'll try to like come around behind them and possibly get the point. Like you're holding the middle point. Is it going? It's going poorly, or?
Yeah, I'd say overall I'm in pretty bad shape here, but
all right.
Let's see. Oh my God, I'm about to lose everything.
All right, I have an enormous blob that is going to make its way up there. If you can just hold out for like another 45 seconds.
I think I can. The AI is being kind of dumb right now with its AT guns.
Well,
so
you say that now. The AI has historically been incredibly strong. Even on easy, I have a hard time. Not that I'm good at the game, but I have a pretty hard time with it.
Oh God, I just lost a infantry squad.
We're gonna capture this victory point very shortly, and I have some conscripts coming in. I don't know why you can change your rally point, right?
Yeah, or I think you can. I haven't figured out how.
Okay,
surprisingly.
fair enough. I kind of see like a blue flag here, but I'm not sure what to do about it. I have a ton of anti-tank guns.
God damn these mortars.
And I will produce another engineer. I should really upgrade my existing engineers to flamethrowers if they're not there. Oh, okay. I've got an engagement with the enemy mortar, and then I'm going to come up there across the bridge. And we should be good to go. Alright, whatever. That guy can live. Alright, I'm going to come across the bridge here and reinforce you. And we should be strong enough to make a serious push here, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, I'll defer to your executive judgment once you see what kind of stack I've got running here. So what are the benefits when you level up? What does that actually accomplish for us? Because like I see that I keep leveling up. I just don't know what kind of effect that has on the perks. Like I'm level 3 on command points right now.
Okay. I haven't even picked mine. So let's see. You picked the anti-tank. So that means that your conscripts now, if you're level 3, that means you've got the perks for the levels 1 and 2.
Okay.
So you can use Hit the Dirt, which will give you like perfect cover. It'll give you green cover, and your guys will lay flat on the ground. You can also now start arming your conscripts with the PPSH submachine gun.
Now, I'm starting to realize that there's an enormous depth to this game that I have not even touched on so far, because I've just been like, oh, level 3, that's excellent. I can click on Guards Rifle Infantry. I think that just gives me like an extra unit.
Well, you can't click on that. That's showing you that you can now buy those.
Oh, okay.
And careful with your push up top. If you get any closer, you're probably going to run into their base.
Okay. Oh, and they have the standard emplacements there.
Yeah, they've got guns. So I would say maybe we should start capturing north, and also if you see here our middle, they've got an MG moving in.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll go through that way and then move north. Works for me. This guy is about to enter a whole world of pain.
I know, right?
It's just like a single, 2 dudes. It's the kind
My God, man, you and your blobs, you just.
I don't micro.
That's that shit.
It's my greatest weakness in every strategy game is that I just refuse to micro.
That's great though.
Except in Dota. In Dota, oh shit, these guys are not in a good place. In Dota, I'll play Enchantress, but
yeah, he's got a tank up there.
Okay, good. Where are my AT guns? There's a couple back at base. I know that.
Oh, and we're all fighting for that little bridge gap.
There is. Oh, that's your vehicle. Okay. I'm gonna go north.
I'm stuck.
Well, they're busy over there. I'm gonna go north, and I'll move my anti-tank guns towards the middle point, because it looks like that's where the next battle might be.
Oh God, they've got 2 tanks, and I'm losing this one.
If you can just fall back, I've got AT guns coming in the middle.
There's also if you want to reman the ones that you had.
Ah, yes, right. Is that these 2? No, that's the 2 existing ones. It's these emplacements here. Okay, so I'll create some cheap conscripts. And my engineers.
Yeah, there's 2 waiting. You could also lob artillery from those things too.
No way.
Yep.
Good to know, actually. I will be able to build. Did you build Tanko V or Mechanized Armor Campagna?
I built the Tankovia or whatever.
All right, they have AT guns coming here on the middle victory point now, as you can see, I'm assuming.
Yep.
But I have some AT guns of my own just a little bit behind you. Hopefully
yeah, I'm going to keep my tank here. Oh, shit, let me back up a little bit.
Okay, we have captured the top point now, too.
Oh, I can use a precision bombing strike. If these tanks stay still... Actually, where's his infantry? Good, 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 man. Very nice positioning. Check this out. I can also ram his tank, which hurts mine, but it'll usually do a significant... Oh, how did I get immobilized? What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, that was crazy.
I like check this out, and also my tank is ruined.
Got so many units here just doing nothing, but we're holding more victory points right here.
Yes, we are.
We're losing, but we're holding more victory points. I'm gonna try to capture. If we push forward, oh, your tank's totally disabled, right?
Yeah, it's destroyed. You can reman it, but we'd have to repair it.
Yeah.
When you reman a vehicle that's disabled, oh shit.
Yeah, there's an enemy tank making its way to the north point, I think. But tanks can't capture, right?
No, they can't.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my whatchamacallit, my anti-tank grenade. Not that it's gonna do much of this thing. I'm gonna have to retreat. All right, I'm retreating all my stuff back.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh my god!
All of my engineers.
Well, your AT gun is totally tearing that thing up, man.
Get out of there! Retreat!
Nice.
You retreat! I don't know why I have like 20 units just standing in front of it. Oh, because I tried to push. I was gonna push for the ammo that's just beyond it. Whatever. I'm backing up.
All right. Looks like you got a successful reman there, so I'd reposition.
Yes. Okay.
That gun on the left. He's still pushing with armor.
All right. Well, I think that the guns are gonna be strong enough. We've almost created like physical barriers.
I know, right?
Like all those dead tanks are gonna make it impossible for him to push his tank in, I think.
Yeah, it definitely will.
Let's put these ones up here. And actually, there is experience on these units as well that we haven't really mentioned. So, like, the longer a unit survives, the more perks it gets, or how does that work?
It gets more experience, or it becomes more accurate. Survivability goes up a little bit. And I'm just trying to catch up to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna toss you a smoke grenade here because you're getting roasted.
Am I aware?
Your AT gun, there's a flamethrower on you.
Oh shit! Oh, I saw that happening. But I was like, nothing to worry about.
It's good, dude. That smoke's got you covered.
All right, excellent. That was good. We
Also,
fought them back.
Yeah, if you click on your field guns, there's an ability there. I think it's a Z key that you can use to lob shit like artillery style.
Oh, okay.
It's not as powerful as artillery, but it does a good job.
Yeah, I haven't been using any of the unit abilities except for Molotovs and anti-tank guns occasionally. Yeah, that was a good thing you came there, actually. Otherwise, my AT guns almost certainly would have been completely destroyed. But here we go. I got my big blob again.
All right, I'm ready.
And I think I actually have enough to build. You built the tanks, so I'm going to build the mechanized then. Oh, but I'm like... What am I missing here? 275 manpower. Okay, wait for like 20 seconds.
Okay.
And I can get at least one of these engineers that's not a flamethrower doing something useful. This one, oh well, whatever. Okay.
Flamethrower's coming.
All right, so I will build the mechanized armor. And then we can start producing kind of, those are like the later game units, I guess, but...
Shit.
I'm gonna come back into the middle here. I have my AT guns coming. But it's okay because we're definitely controlling this middle point. They just keep trying to spam tanks at it, but the AT guns are good enough to hold them back.
Yeah.
If they could actually shoot it. There we go. And the AI must be losing a ton of resources making this happen. Do you want me to come and try to fight in the middle, or do you want me to maybe go for the south point?
I'll start swinging some units south. I'd say we should all converge in the middle.
Okay, yeah, I'll...
Probably the best bet.
I'll start in... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna alter course. I'm gonna send my big stack of units way north.
Okay.
And then kind of come behind the enemy tank, hopefully. They are about to sweep us on inventory, or victory points.
Yeah, I would scoot back some of those guns, and also if you notice the positioning on them, one is angled away from the center. I don't know if that's intentional.
Yeah, several... oh, definitely not intentional now.
If you can highlight a unit, right-click on the ground, and then drag towards where you want them to aim.
Okay. Some of them, a couple of them are disabled, I think, too.
Okay.
Mortar should definitely get... oh, man, I just got hit with, like, an artillery strike that hit, like, 6 of my units at once.
All right, I'm coming mid.
All right, I'm gonna back those up.
Oh shit, there's. Do you have your AT guns?
No, they went back to base to repair.
Shit.
I've got one that I can send back.
Yeah, if you got anything, man, it would help.
All right. Again, still very much a scrub. This is why we got the scrub non-scrub dynamic here. But my blobbing infantry doesn't appear to be working as well as it used to. Playing against the computer on standard instead of on easy for once.
Oh.
All right, so I have my single AT gun making its way back up here.
Okay.
You know, I know you and I both sort of grew up in the era where, you know, there were a lot of RTS games, but in this day and age, there aren't really. So it's nice to have kind of like a World War II RTS. Those used to be fairly common, but, you know, now, I guess it's just all StarCraft.
Yeah, I know. Everything's got to be sci-fi. Planetary Annihilation. That's coming up.
Is that RTS?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was turn-based.
No.
Shows what I know. Shows how much I follow the, you know, strategy game world. What's this? Tracking. Oh, shit. Okay, they've got engineers capturing that point, so my AT gun is just going to get roasted if I keep it there.
All right, I'm going to drop a bomb. Oh, I lost vision. You got to keep vision in order to do stuff.
Okay.
I would bring that back. Yeah, I would. You know what I would do? I'd bring all the units you've got at base out.
Okay.
And I would set up like your. Let's see. Do you still have mortars?
Yeah,
Oh, they're pushing our base.
Yeah, we have a tank in our base.
Shit.
They're going for humiliation now.
I know, right? Holy shit! How are there so many units on the field? All of a sudden, the AI just became like super pro here.
Now we are like 2 minutes.
You have AT guns.
We're like 2 minutes away from losing. Yeah, I'm gonna set up the AT guns here to try to hit the tank. Oh, this guy's gonna die. Run! You're the best AT gun I've ever had. Just run away. Oh, I think it's disabled. All right, they're probably dead then. Unfortunately. Let's get this mortar back into the action here. I did build this like tank area. I should start building some tanks. Let's build some rocket tanks. Again, I just kind of pick units based on how badass they sound in my mind, but
yeah. Well, we almost got this tank down. So what I would say is after that, let's bum rush this middle point.
Okay.
Neutralize the ticker, and then we can worry about capturing shit.
All right. Bum rushing is basically all I know how to do, so I'm on the same page as you for that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually send half of my squad up to this north point as well, because ooh, maybe not. Bad idea. You know what? You half the squad go back to the tank here.
Do you have your ET guns scooting up?
Yeah, they're moving into the middle right now.
Okay. Oh, I'm hearing artillery.
Oh man, like half of my units just ran into the tank and died. They're like, I don't know if oh, did he just do like some kind of rocket blast or something?
Yeah, he did.
Oh man. Well, I destroyed.
Good thing is yeah, you just totally fucked up that vehicle, so that's good. We're stopping the bleed.
I don't know about that. My whole stack's dead.
I got a super tank on the field.
Excellent. I have a rocket truck. I don't know if that's great or nothing, but
that's fine. You can actually lob some shit with those guys. Let's see.
Yeah, by using oh shit, I hope that doesn't hit my own anti-tank guns. Alright, we're good. Oh, I've moved my window, which might fuck with fraps. Let's hope not.
That would be bad.
I accidentally clicked on like click and drag.
Oh, I hear rockets again.
Do you think they have a rocket truck as well?
Yeah, they do.
Oh man.
You see all that shit?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming in with my monster tank.
I'm gonna do what I do every game and push through the center towards the north point and just hope that the AI is too stupid to try to capture it. You've got a nice little setup down here on the bottom so that they don't just capture the south point.
Yeah, I'm doing everything I can to hold that thing down, man.
We might be able to reverse this.
I hope so. All right, here we go. We got... Oh, man, that vehicle just blew up in a half second.
I've got 20 AT guns. Look at this, like, field of debris.
I know,
just
man.
Around this center choke point.
Well, and you know what's really cool? If you ever look at a replay, watch how the map changes from the first second to the end of the game. You'll see craters everywhere and debris. Totally different landscape, which you can actually use for cover.
Yeah, I mean, you obviously understand the cover system. I don't understand it at all. I just try to put my units in houses or behind fences whenever I actually have the, intellectual wherewithal to remember to do so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to send my rocket truck back to the middle here. It seems like the AI is just, mass spawning engineers or something.
Yeah, oh, they're coming at me with rocket troops.
Okay. I have my rocket truck coming, which I will do perhaps a rocket barrage right here. Cannot use ability on this target. Cannot use ability on this target. Okay, well, never mind then. I didn't want to do that anyway. I don't know if can this shoot without doing the special ability?
Which vehicle is it?
The rocket truck.
No, it can't. It can only lap rockets.
Well, it is actually finally managing to do something here.
There we go. We
Pretty
got a
sweet
tank
animation. Hit absolutely nothing, but at least it struck fear in their hearts.
down. I'm starting to think we might be able to win this. I don't want to jinx us, but holy shit, man, did I think we were going to lose for a second, and now things seem to be turning around.
It's the way every single game of this has gone for me is like, oh, we're even. Pure despair. No chance. And then all of a sudden, just a shocking, seemingly come from behind victory.
Yeah. Oh my god, here we go. More vehicles.
My vehicle is under attack. I don't like this rocket truck.
Oh, they got, they have a AT gun.
Okay.
Can you lob your rockets over there? Do you still have that rocket truck?
It's on cooldown for 10 seconds.
Okay.
At which point I will... I guess this is kind of like a longer range, higher damage artillery or something?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And it's got more of a scatter. The assault tank you had there, or the assault gun.
Yes.
That thing is actually more of a ground pounder type artillery. It's more accurate. You can count on where it's going to be hitting. The rocket truck is more spread out. But you can see those explosions, man. I mean, it's pretty crazy. Oh no, friendly fire.
Oh, was that me? My apologies.
It's no big deal. We're good.
Where is my other tank? I had it. Now I've got another one here now, but did I lose my mechanized my M tank, for lack of a better word? Not to get all Mega Man-y, but
you lost one vehicle, yeah.
Okay. So that must have been it.
All right, I'm gonna start making some mines, I think, just to screw them over if they start pushing.
Yeah, we're probably 2 minutes away from being tied here, so if we can just hold it for a little bit.
There they go. They're capturing on east.
And north.
Yep. You got that anti-tank gun right next to your rocket truck. Do you think you could position that towards the bridge?
Yes, okay. They're both... Let me just check it out.
Man, north.
Like this... Oh, is it right click or left click or control click for targeting them? Oh shit, they're coming from the north, yeah.
Right click is where you can reposition. I would get your rocket truck out of there, and I would also reposition your machine gun.
Yeah,
a little bit back and facing north. Oh man!
Oh, my rocket truck's out of control! And it just exploded next to my machine gunner.
All right, I'm coming back mid.
All right. We'll just put you there. Oh, perfect. All right, so they have like a machine gunner in the. One second. They have a machine gunner in the woods, along with a couple of shock troops or something.
Okay.
And I have an anti-tank gun back at the base, which is my #1. That's easily my biggest mistake in like every RTS is just forgetting that I have units.
It happens, man. It happens.
Oh yeah, I know. These games, I'm not self-conscious about my RTS ability as much as I am with something like, I don't know, a fighting game or something.
I'd say you're doing well.
Yeah, we might win this one. We're in a reasonably good position, I would say.
Yeah, I'm in agreement.
Is that a mine? Oh, it's a mortar. Okay. Oh, you can. Oh, I see. Never mind.
There we go. Another tank.
Should be no problem. I got a couple of AT guns on
man, he's almost down already. I haven't even gotten to use a bombing run yet.
I don't even know what a bombing run is, so I think you're ahead of me on that one.
So for the commander that I chose, he can call in a IL-2 precision bombing strike.
Okay.
Where it'll drop 4 bombs. Oh shit!
Is that a super tank? No, that's a weak tank. I have an AT gun on the bridge, so if any enemy tanks try to come in here, we should be okay. I think we're going to win this one. I would be very surprised if they could pull this out at this point.
Yep.
I don't know why the AI always seems to start really strong, but in the late game, they struggle a little bit.
It's just you, man.
I guess so. Maybe I just suck at the beginning of the game.
All right, so here I'm gonna drop a. Oh God, I can't find a good position because they're always on the move. I really want to use my bombing strike. Maybe we can go for a humiliation win.
Try to like destroy their base.
Yeah.
Beats. Yeah. You tell me what to do, man. I am a vessel for your RTS abilities to act through. I have 2 super tanks coming, actually. They're not super tanks. They're just the best tanks I can build.
Tank destroyers,
Yes.
yeah. Those are really nice, man, for killing armor.
Well, I guess that's what I get from picking the anti-tank.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't see how we could possibly lose this one. We're probably less than a minute away from victory at this point.
Yep, looks like it.
Well, I might as well get my tank destroyer in action.
Yeah, let's just go in, man.
Do you want to just go like hard on the enemy base?
Yeah, let's do it.
Just destroy some houses over here. I don't even know where the enemy base is. I'll just send my tanks in that general direction. All I get is this Russian dude yelling at me. We have idle units. We have idle units. I get it, man. You just don't get my strategy, Dad. Oh, good. I did send them into the right area then. Yeah, so this was kind of a surprising come from behind victory. I don't feel like I ever played well. But somehow...
No, you did.
I don't know about that. I appreciate it. I don't know if that's necessarily true. But we pulled out the victory somehow.
Well, keep in mind, though, they just captured that North VP.
Ah, no sweats. Maybe I do have still have some manned units.
Yeah, they're still pulling up. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade at least one engineer with flamethrowers just in case they come to the middle point.
We can't lose this one at this point. I've gambled too much. My hubris has already come to fruition. Like,
they have an AT gun.
All right, let's play it cool here. I've got 3 armors. I don't know. Do you want me to send them to the base, or do you want me to send them to the north point?
We could go into the base. I mean, we are just about to win.
All right, I trust you. But at the same time, if we lose,
it's my fault.
It's on your shoulders.
I'll take responsibility.
Okay.
I'm just looking for something good to bomb.
What about these buildings? Or do the buildings not take damage from,
They do.
Oh, okay, good.
Here, you know what? I'm going to drop a bomb right on this center cluster.
Okay.
You should see a little bomb symbol appear.
All right. I'm seeing some stuff fall from the sky. Oh, there we go.
Now watch this. It's coming.
Is this like a nuclear launch detected?
Kinda. Not quite as potent.
All right.
There we go.
Wow.
Boom. Now, unfortunately, those base buildings didn't take a whole lot. But if they were other structures, they would have been destroyed instantly.
It was the most spectacular thing I've seen in the game so far. I thought I had one. Yeah, I'm gonna send my one AT gun up just to stop the bleed on this north point.
Okay.
Not that it matters at this point, probably, because we're too good for the game.
Yeah, so we definitely showed those AIs.
Yeah, standard AI, man. You might laugh at it. This is a big victory for me. I don't play against, again, other organically learning human minds. I play against the pre-programmed, developer-coded AI.
Which are surprisingly good.
In the early game, either I'm really bad in the early game, or the AI is really good in the early game. Maybe a combination of the two. So if we defeated their base, like if we blew up their HQ, this would just end?
In Annihilation it would,
okay. In this, they would just be like strangled.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. I mean, you talk about infantry blobs. You have the huge infantry blob this time.
Now I do, finally. It took a while.
You're learning.
Yes, from the master.
Can I accidentally run over you with my tank? Not that I'm intending to do so, but my tank is pathing in that general direction.
I hope not.
Turn over this way. And again, now that we are about to capture the 3rd victory point, we're like 5 seconds away from victory.
Yep.
Games in this, I think you've said, have a tendency to be a little bit longer than games in your typical RTS. Typical modern RTS, anyway.
Yeah, they definitely can be. I mean, this has been running, it says, for 41 minutes.
Correct.
I've had some wins in this at about 30, but you should expect that if you're going to play this, it'll be a good 45 minutes or so for a good game.
Victory!
Good job!
Yeah, that was surprisingly competent. Things got rough there for a while.
Yeah.
There was one game I won where I think I was down like 200 to 300 and then just held all 3 points for like the rest of the game. I don't know why that come from behind seems to be so common, but... Well, we should talk maybe briefly about what these XP unlocks, like what's up with these.
Okay, all right. So what level are you? What does it say up there?
Level 8. I just became level 8.
Oh, wow, man. You're high level.
Oh, I don't know about that. You're like 17.
14.
Okay, same thing.
But, okay. So what you're seeing is you've got your match XP, and then you've got bonus, and then it totals it, obviously. And what you're doing is you're progressing to the next level. So in the lower right, it says your next XP unlocks. It'll show you what you're going to unlock the next level you hit. So sometimes you'll see skins in there, or you'll see bulletins, which have, you know, like, for example, the one I'm looking at has a 10% increased range on scout cars.
Right.
You'll also see new commanders as well, with completely different commander abilities and whatnot.
Okay.
On the left side, all those little ribbons and stuff, it's kind of like, think like Battlefield 3. You know, when you at the end you'd get all your little awards. You get little awards for doing different things in the game. So it's extra XP to add on top of what you got in the match.
All right, cool.
Yes.
That is it then. I'm going to hit continue.
And there's one more thing. Yeah, when you do hit continue, it brings you to a summary screen, and this is really cool because it shows you first. It shows you your most valuable units, your most lethal unit, most lost, most produced, and there's also tabs up on the top where you can go over the overview. You can see your damage dealt,
oh man,
units killed, units lost, all that good stuff.
See, this is what I said. I felt like I didn't play all that well. I killed 1/2 as many units as I lost.
But you did better than even one of the CPU standards.
That's true. I'm going to guess that was the CPU that you were fighting, primarily.
I don't know.
I
think they were kind of clustering on us. And then there's graphs. You can actually click the little check marks to see how you compare to like everybody for army value, resource float, points held, all that. And then the units tab and construction tab. So there's a lot of good stuff if you want to get into like the stats of your game.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So there's kind of like a good post-game... Oh, and there's a good replay system as well, right? So you can like transfer replays to other people, almost like a Dota 2 style.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very well done.
Excellent. Well, thank you for joining me for this Let's Look At, very informal Let's Look At, I suppose, of Company of Heroes 2.
Yep, it was a lot of fun, man.
For sure, we'll be playing this again in the future, I'm sure, especially as the game approaches release or actually inevitably does release, because I know a lot of the Super Show crew, again, for lack of a better word, are now in possession of the beta as well.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so Company of Heroes 2 is available for pre-order right now on Steam and presumably other locations as well. I believe this is a $60 joint, and in getting it, you do get access to the closed beta. So again, thank you to Ohmwrecker for joining me. You can check out his perspective on his own channel, which I have a link in the video description below. Both his channel and his perspective on this individual match as well. So again, thanks for being halved.
Thanks for having me.
Right. Thank you for not phrasing that as awkwardly as I did. And thank you guys for watching out there, and we will see you next time.
See ya.